evening, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, depending on your part of the world. Yeah, here it comes now. Took a few seconds longer for YouTube to catch up on my phone here, but we got it now, so I can read chat. Oreo, please. Okay. If Oreo just had to leap over top of my laptop. Couldn't go around it, had to leap over it. See, who do we have in here? Hello, Austin. Hello, DJ. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Anne. Hello, Gandalf. Um, Hello, Arlene. Hello, Jody. I guess that's it for now. I got my other phone here ready, so I can drop the meetup channel link from here. Hello, Chef. Yeah, I haven't got a chance to try that rub out yet, Chef. Well, I opened it up and tasted it, but I haven't actually grilled anything yet to really try it out. Hopefully, I'll get that done soon. But see, after another couple of days, we can go back to rain again. So I may just pop a couple chicken breasts in the air fryer. Try it out on them. Because I am anxious to try that out. Oh, that's good, DJ. Glad you got everything figured out there. Hey, Superman. Instead of digging in that box, come on up here. Come on, buddy. Over here. Over here, Superman. Come on. Come on. Come on, Superman. There you go, buddy. Come on. Well, got Oreo over here, too. Hello, Wendy. Yeah, kitties all over the place, Jody. Hi, Superman. Yeah, Superman wants to be co-host tonight. Hello, Barbara. Well, I've intended to go to Queen Wilhelmina today and do a video. Well, things got changed. I planned on leaving here about 8 o'clock. Well, I woke up a little bit late. I didn't wake up till 10:30. I didn't think I'd sleep that long, so I didn't bother setting my alarm. I decided I don't really want to go now. It's getting so late. So I didn't go. And then, as it turned out, had a neighbor whose car is in the shop. She had an emergency and needed a ride into town. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't go. But I'm going to try to get that done as soon as I can. Tomorrow, I have a physical therapy appointment. Then I have a vet visit on Friday. So that's going to leave those 2 days out. And then we're only going to have 1 or 2 more good days. And it's going to go back to raining every day again. But I'm going to try to get that video done. Hello, Skip. Hello, Pink Yuko. Hello, Strong's Adventures. Yep, they say everything happens for a reason, so I guess that worked out good. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been here to be able to give her a ride. Hello, Wanda. Well, thank you, Anne. I'm sure she appreciates your prayers. Other than that, haven't been getting too much done. It gets a little bit warm. The only time you really can do anything outside early in the morning. Then it gets a little bit warm. So I've just been doing the basics. Taking care of the animals and the birds and stuff. So are you coming back, Superman? Yeah, I think that's gonna be nice, Strong Adventures. And if anyone's not familiar with that park, I think you're really gonna like it once I get that video done. Yes, Jody. My kitties are all very sweet. And all the kitties that I have in here were all born in my house, in a camper that I was in, a car that I was in, whatever the case may be when they were born, except for one. There was one I rescued last year at Sanford. I found him half starved at the dumpsters. He appeared to be a drop-off. The vet said he was about 5 months old at the time, which I had guessed him to be between 2 and 3 months. He was pretty small, but not small anymore. Once he got inside, started eating good, he really grew. In fact, speaking of Sanford, he has an appointment to get neutered on Monday. So, after that, shouldn't be having any more kittens. I do have Felix, but he's too young at this point. And then with Daisy's kittens, I believe she's got 1 male and 2 females. And then Dixie also just had a litter. but I have not seen them. She's got them hid. I know the approximate area where they are, but I can't seem to find them. And Daisy moved her kittens earlier this evening. They had some fleas on them, so I put some DE on them, and she wasn't real happy because I was handling them, and the one started crying. I laid down and took a nap. When I woke up, she had moved her kittens. So now I'm going to have to try to figure out where she moved them to. Oh. Hello, Emily. Yep, they sure did. There was a full-size steam locomotive sitting there. Sorry, I got something in my eye. And I didn't go in it when I was there the last time. But you can go in it. And I am going to do that at some point. They've got steps built there. And I think I can manage those steps to get up into it. That would be kind of interesting. And I want to do a video on the history of the park. It's got a lot of history to it. And locomotive definitely will be something that I'll be talking about. Well, it's not this year, Skip. It's next year. It's November 6th through the 8th, 2026. So I hope you can make it. Yeah, I invited anyone to that Facebook event page that I'm friends with on Facebook. I hope I didn't miss anyone because I actually did miss. Well, I can't say I missed them because I swear they didn't show up in the list of where I was clicking invite. But I did go through it a couple more times, and there was like 3 or 4 people that didn't get invited. That's right, Wanda. Peter's Pet Zoo in session. Hello, Troy. Well, and Daisy's got 3, and Dixie, I have no idea how many she's got because I can't find them. And then there's the 4 that I have over in the other house that are going to be outside cats. Hello, Sue. Joanne, when you say what is the white baby, I'm assuming you're talking about when I show Daisy's 3 kittens. There's the 2 calicos and one that appears to be white in the picture. Yeah, it's actually white with several black spots on it, but it is mostly white. That one's a boy. Okay, Skip. Yeah, I hope things go good for you there. Okay, Wanda. Yeah, you get some sleep. Hello, cutie. And any complaints or concerns about the refreshments, talk to Judy. She's in charge. Hello, Brett. Yeah, I would need something to get out of a hot tub. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Johnny. Okay, I think I saw that book, Strong Adventures. Thanks for that information. Because I went to the restaurant and I walked through the lobby to get to the bathroom. And I talked to him at the front desk. I said hello to the bear. I went to the gift shop. So I did a little bit of exploring the last time I was there. Hey, Felix. Oh, yeah, Anne, definitely. And now with Batman, he's laying right over here. No, you can't see him on camera. With him not being able to have dry food, it makes it a little more challenging. Because I can't just put dry food out for him a couple times a day and then give him the canned food twice a day. I've been feeding them canned food 4 or 5 times a day. And his food, well, can't really say it hasn't come in yet because I'm not sure. The vet's office hasn't let me know that it's in yet. So when I go Friday, the kittens are over in the other house. They have an appointment to go Friday. I'm going to check on Batman's food then. And then that'll be a little more I have to do. Because then each time I feed him, I'll have to put him in his dog crate, feed him in there, and then feed the other ones out here. Well, Judy, not one, two of them. Daisy and Dixie both had kittens. And Monday, Daddy's going to be made so he can't make any more kittens. Hello, Tales Told in the Dark. Hello, Reverend Joe. Hello, Kevin. Oh, definitely. You always have to say hello to that bear. Just don't pet them. I see they had a sign there that said if anyone touches them, they'll remove them. I'll beat you with my cane, Brett. The doggies are doing good, Barbara. They're spending good amount of time under the house. They do come out and they'll lay right out in the sun in the middle of the afternoon, but not for too long. Especially if I'm gone and I come back home. They'll come out, greet me, lay down on the ramp, but probably not more than 5 minutes. Then they're back under the house again. Well, Brett, I have heard that before. But the thing is, when a cat has kidney issues, they have to have canned food. And there's no way that I can give the rest of them dry food and be able to keep Felix, quit biting, and be able to keep Batman out of that. So that's why they're all going to have canned food. Yeah, I got these specifically for rodent control. Although I don't have a bad rodent problem, but I have seen a mouse 2 or 3 times in the well house. Okay, Chef, but I'll definitely do a video on that when I'm able to. And I'm anxious to try it out anyways. Hello, Eddie. I'm kind of confused, Brett. What does billions and billions of stars in the universe have to do with speech to text. Your guess is as good as mine, Judy. Daisy's got 3. She did have 5, but she didn't cut the umbilical cords, and I didn't realize it in time. And 2 of them got tangled up in the umbilical cords and died. So she's got 3. And Dixie, I have no idea. Dixie's got them hid. I can't find them. I know the approximate area where she's got them, but I can't find them. But I wouldn't be surprised that Dixie's got pretty good sized litter. Because I was expecting her to give birth for a week and a half before she did. Because she was getting huge. Hello, Susan. Yep, Sunday and Wednesday. Hello, Jim Rockford. Don't think I've seen you around before. I see you got 47 subscribers, but no content. Well, I'll subscribe to you, and if you start putting some content out, then I'll already be subscribed. I had a crown, but I'm sure I lost it now. The air humidity was terrible here. Then we got a few days without too much rain, and then it went down a little bit. But boy, there were it was raining every day. It was getting so humid. Yeah, I think I'm about 3 hours north of Texarkana. Well, I gave up sledding long time ago, Susan. Yeah, I did that earlier to Mike and Terry, Reverend Joe. I was there for the entire live, but I didn't make my presence known until it was over half over. Yeah, I used to watch Rockford Files all the time. I love that show. Hello, Arkwild Man. My cats, Daisy and Dixie. Yeah, this hot weather is weird. Because I know yesterday, right straight from Georgia, right up through Pennsylvania, was quite a bit hotter than we were here. And it wasn't exactly cold here, but they were really hot. Came out for North Carolina or South Carolina, had a heat index of 125. Thank you, Judy. Oh, yeah, I knocked things down, Brett. That's right. Yeah, you're going to have me looking for the Rockford Files now. I I watched several of the free apps, Pluto TV, Tubi TV, um, the Amazon one that comes with Amazon Prime. I have to see if it's on any of them. If anyone wants to check in your weather, type in weather, then your zip code. And Nightbot will tell you your weather and give the temperature both Fahrenheit and Celsius. Oh yeah, I can see that happening, Arkwild Man. It got chilly last night. What was it? Down in the low 70s? Yeah, fortunately, Judy, I've got a lot of shade around here, so I actually can spend a little time outside. Oh, I have to check that short out, Susan. Sound like that might be really pretty. Yeah, you messed up there, Brett, when you bought that place. You should have bought a house in the woods like I did. Yeah, I like this temperature here. I don't have any problem until it gets above 95. Upper 90s, hundreds, that's a little rough. But low 90s, I'm fine with that as long as I'm in the shade. Well, that sounds like fun, Ark Wild Man. Just don't get eaten by the wild animals. Well, I think the chickens are doing good, Ark Wild Man. I don't see much of them. They've been in the tall weeds and brush and stuff. When I go outside, they don't come running to me now. But when I go feed them, I see them. We got a big cedar tree not far from the carport, and there's brush around the bottom of it. And they congregate in there a lot. Yep, usually by 8 o'clock, it is starting to get warm. Well, I'm basically in the middle of nowheres. I'm about 10 miles or so from the city limits. What are you doing? Fluffy, leave that alone. Fluffy's got a hold of the cable that goes from my camera to my laptop. Gotta get away from her. You leave that alone. They've never bothered it before. I don't know what the big thing is. All of a sudden now, they gotta mess with that cable. Oh, I have to check it out, Joanne. I didn't see that yet. Well, sometimes you gotta do it, Judy. Hello, Simon. Hello, Sassy777. Yeah, everyone's doing good. A few additions. Yes, Brett. Yes, I'm barbecue is Simon. Hello, Ace. Yep, Reverend Joe, it'll come up as nowheres. Oh yeah, Cat Droid's up to something, Simon. Yeah, sure you are, Judy. Stop. I feel like he's grabbing on my toes. I told him to stop. So he went over and jumped on his father's back and tried riding him like a horse. He's a character. I haven't dropped a link here in a while. Oh, I just went from 50 to 75 points. And for those of you that weren't in here earlier, I was saying I planned on going to Queen Wilhelmina today, but didn't make it. So hopefully I can get there before it starts raining again and get a video done. Because I want to show everyone that hasn't been there what that park is like. That's fake news, Brett. That was a lawful traffic stop. Hello, Robin. Okay, Susan. You have a good day. Hello, Chris. You're not doing too bad. Leave my tripod alone, Felix. Have a good night, Arkwile Man. Well, not even 11 o'clock and people going to bed. What's up with everyone? But maybe if I went to bed earlier, I could get up earlier too. You know, last night I was watching Reverend Dreams live, and I don't know at what point I fell asleep, but next thing I know, it's 4 o'clock. Well, I had Reverend Dreams live playing right to the end last night. It's just I wasn't conscious. No, Eddie. It's 4 o'clock this morning. Because he has a live starting at 11:50 every night, and it lasts till about 3 o'clock. Well, I was thinking, I think it was about 2 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to make it much longer. And I didn't. Okay, Chris, you have a good night. Yep. Same way, Wendy. If I sit, I fall asleep. Yeah, that was quite a change for you, wasn't it, Eddie? 'Cause I remember you used to stay up till 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, when I was working third shift, I'd get home in the morning, and normally I would go to bed, get up early to mid afternoon, and then about 8 o'clock or so in the evening, I'd take a nap, and I'd have to be up, depending on whether I was riding my bicycle or walking. I'd have to be up between 9:30 and 11. Oh, I know there was one troll in there when I was still awake, Robin. It was the guy that was trying to get him to say words that if you said it, it would come out nasty words. I was awake for that. It's unfortunate he gets so many trolls in there. No, that's fine, Brett. I don't mind at all. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't do any good to block them. I know Des was having a problem at one point. You block one, he'd come over another channel. It'd be basically the same name. And the one thing he liked to do was he had his name and then numbers after it. And he'd come in like a dozen different variations of it. Yeah, I know that's what Reverend Dream is saying, that they need to hear what he's got to say more than anyone. But when they get it talking nasty like that, you just got to get rid of them. As much as you're commenting, Brett, why don't you have a crown? You don't understand this. Yeah, my meetup channel, I've made 2 comments, and I'm in 7th place. Brett's been commenting like crazy. He's in 20th place. Well, actually, Brett, I was just looking at those trimmers that have the wheels on them, so I can go around the perimeter where I need to put the fence and get that cut down. Because my regular trimmer that you strap on your back and use, I'm not able to use that one. So I'm hoping the one with the wheels I'll be able to use. That's the first thing I got to do is get that grass knocked down. And then I got to get measured up where it's going to go and get the T-posts, get them in. And then I've got some wire and some insulators. I'm going to have to get more and get that done. Well, heck, if you're going to carry me around the mini excavator, you might just want to knock everything down with the excavator. Oh, that's nice, Robin. Glad to hear it. Well, most everyone has stickers that they pass out. And then Some of them will have other stuff. Like I know Jesse hands out poker chips. And then if you've got anything you want to donate for the giveaway, some people do that. I'm going to have some stuff that I'm going to be putting in the giveaway. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting poker chips. That seems to be the trend right now. Oh, I figured you were, Robin. Well, Eddie, she's the one I was thinking about getting them from. Because she's really the only place that I know of to get them from. I'm sure there's other places. I actually do want to put an order in with Jamie. There's a few things I want to get. Yeah, I'm going to have stickers done up with the Meetup logo on it, too. And there may be something else, too. I just haven't decided exactly what yet. But everyone that attends is definitely getting a sticker. Oh, it sounds like they're breeding like rabbits. Yeah, someday I want to get a rabbit or two. But I think I'll be getting either a couple females or a couple males. Oh, that would be nice, Robin. Yeah, the only problem with that, Eddie, is I don't want to have to take 50 of them. The Brett charges like $25 a piece unless you take 50 of them. Then they're free. Okay, you have a good night, Anne. You got the #1 crown, Anne. But I know a way to make a deal on those rabbits. I'll bypass Brett and talk to Deborah. You better give up that speech to text, Brett. It is not like you at all tonight. Have a good night, Reverend Joe. Okay, that second one makes a little more sense, Brett. What came up the first time there, that made no sense at all. Oh, nice, Robin. Hello, Katie's Kitchen. Just double checking, make sure I'm still subscribed. I am. Yeah. Just a reminder to everyone, if you don't see notifications from anyone in a while, check to make sure you're still subscribed to that channel. It could just be you're not getting notifications, or it could be you're not subbed anymore. Well, is it speech to gibberish, or is it gibberish to text? There you go, Brett. Something for you to think about. Yeah, I've had several channels over the years, and a couple was channels that I have watched more than once, quite a few times. I think it's all of a sudden either I'll be checking channels or I just happen to think I haven't heard anything, and I go check and I'm not subbed to them anymore. Like, actually, it seems to be more of the ones that I watch than ones that because there's been channels that I may just watch one video on and then I don't see them again, so I kind of forget about them and don't go back. And also be subscribed to them years later. It's funny how they unsubscribe people. I think I know where Daisy put her kittens. They're under my bed. I just heard one. I wonder if that's what she did. Because when Domino had Felix, Daisy kept taking him, putting him under my bed. And Domino wanted him up on my bed. And so I have to crawl under my bed in a day or two and get those kittens out so I can check to see how they're doing. That's why I'd like her to keep them where I can get to them. I just hope Dixie's kittens are okay. Because I can't believe I can't find them. Because I've even watched where she goes, and I've watched her when she comes out to eat, but I just can't find the kittens in that area. Even when she's in with the kittens. Of course, she's solid black. And it doesn't take much to hide a solid black cat. I probably need to bring my flashlight in that I have out in the car. It's just the regular light and my headlamp isn't doing that. Yeah, it's just ridiculous how many times you have to resubscribe to the same channel sometimes. Yep, Emily. They sure are. Well, Emily, Daisy's got 3, and Dixie, I have no idea because I have not seen them. Oh, the beans you wanted to spill last week, Robin? I've already put a video out about that. I'm assuming you're talking about the 4 kittens I got from Reverend Dream and Tammy. Yep, that's public information now. Yeah, I love black cats, Katie. At one time, I had 9 black cats. Fortunately, I'm not allergic to cats, Pink Huko. If I was, I'd be taking a lot of allergy medicine. Not that I don't take allergy medicine now, but it's not because of the cats. It's outdoor allergies, pollen and stuff. Yes, cats and dogs are very smart. I'll tell you, your average cat or your average dog is smarter than some people I have known over the years. Welcome back, DJ. Hello, Deborah. Well, thanks for stopping in. Oh, yeah, my subs are up and down all the time. I hit 2,000 about a year ago. And over the past year, I have, well, I steadily went up there for a while. And I got a little over 2,100. And I've been fluctuating between about 2,085 and 2,115 maybe for at least 6 months, maybe longer. Right now I'm at, I believe it's 2121. Yeah, there's some stuff piled in the corner where she's going. I kind of hate to do it, but I may just have to move everything out of that corner because she's got to be wiggling down in between boxes and have her kittens right down at the bottom. The rabbits are very popular for a homestead. I just want a couple pet rabbits and for fertilizer. I know a lot of people raise them for food, but I'm not going to do that. Well, I had 18 cats at one time. Well, I've got 18 cats I know of in total now, plus how many kittens Dixie has. But four of them over the other house, and they're going to be outdoor cats. It's funny when a cat brings you something. I used to have a cat, very good mouser. Every time she got a mouse, she wouldn't let go of it. But she'd have to come to me and show me that she got a mouse. And you couldn't get away from her. The first couple times she did it, I tried getting it away from her to throw it outside. Nope. She was not letting go of that thing. She'd growl at the other cats, and they couldn't get near her when she had a mouse. All you could do is let her keep that mouse for a few hours, probably 3-4 hours, and she would sit it down somewheres, and then I could get it and get rid of it. I had a black cat named Shadow one time. He died about 4 years ago. Yeah, I really have not found with any of the cats I've had over the years. I know some people say black cats are friendlier, some say orange ones are friendlier. I haven't really found that to be true in general. I may have an individual cat that is exceptionally friendly. Like Superman, laying right here next to me. He does a lot. He's black and white. I've had black cats do that in the past. I've had orange cats do it. Okay, so 2.12K. So I'm still 2120 something. Yeah, like I said, bruh, that's perfectly fine. You can promote the channel. I have a rabbit hopping around the yard out here. I think that's one of the things that Buddy barks at all night. Yes, it is, Katie. It's one of the best fertilizers that there is. My shadow was. I think he was almost 2 when he died. Yeah, that's a good age, Katie. The longest I've ever had a cat live was 14 years. Yes, DJ. Cuba Cat is good. Yeah, I've had several fluffies over the years. Yeah, the fluffy I have now, she's the one that was having the issue with cysts on her ovaries, and it made her go bald. She lost a lot of her hair. And the vet thought I was crazy for. She didn't come right out and say it, but you could tell. She thought I was crazy for naming that cat Fluffy. But she's seen her once since her hair started growing back. No, twice. Once it just started growing back, and then it had grown even more. And the second time she said, I can see now why you named her Fluffy. Yes, Katie. Meetup's going to be in Mina, and that'll be a year from this November. And I'm gonna have more information on that soon. I'd planned on going there today to do a video, but it ended up not happening. And for anyone that's not subscribed to it, I just dropped the link for the channel I have for that. And I also have a Facebook events page. I don't know. I have to find where I was in chat again because I laid my phone down. It actually went way back in chat. There we go. If you're talking about the kittens from Reverend Dream and Tammy, the three are already named. They kept their names. Lily, Rose, and Candy Cane. And then the black one that wasn't named yet, I named Dream. And if you're talking about the kittens that was born here, I haven't named them yet. Welcome back, Gandalf. Where you going, Superman? I guess Superman's leaving me. Yeah, I love Arkansas, Katie. I don't really know a lot about Oklahoma. But I know in Arkansas, it's not easy. It's not hard to find a place. It's pretty easy to find a place that's got no restrictions. So you don't have to deal with building codes and all that nonsense. Because that is one thing I hated about New York. There were so many regulations, no matter where you went. As far as statewide regulations, it wasn't too bad. But the county and town regulations were terrible. Yeah, I really like those events pages on Facebook. What the area that I'm in, the only thing there is here is good internet. I'm not sure about the other. Possibly they would have that stuff in Fort Smith. I'm not sure. Fort Smith is about an hour north of here. And maybe the Little Rock Hot Springs area. Not sure. Because I've never looked for that. But I know the internet here is terrific. Yep, that's right, Robin. Then the black one wasn't named, so and what can I name the black one? Well, I'll name it Dream. Yeah, I think Superman just wanted a different place to lay. Because he actually just went over here about 5, 6 feet from me. He's laying on a tote that's over there. Yeah, cats are just like people. Can't stay in the same position forever. Gotta get up and move once in a while. Well, you're welcome, Emily. Oh yeah, Emily. There is so many restrictions in that state. Hello, LP. I'm glad you popped out of the bushes to say hi. I've heard of Mountain View. Haven't been there, but I've heard of it. Sure do, Emily. Yeah, that'd be nice, Robin. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start making my own bread. Yeah, Barbara, there is some health risk with it. I think that's why my doctor told me that was me. That wasn't one of the cats. I think that's why my doctor told me not to do any fad diets. Just keep doing what I'm doing and maybe cut back a little bit. Okay, Robin, you have a good night. I'll stop in to see Reverend Dream for a little bit. But I don't think I'll be staying for the whole thing. Well, I think it might be about time to call it a night. Then I can grab something to eat, go visit Reverend Dream for a little bit. Then I'm going to bed earlier than I did last night. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Katie. I'm not going to a restaurant in Waldron, Brett. There's no place open. I think McDonald's closes at 11. I think that's the latest any place is open. Hello, Big Family Expedition. Well, I'll see what I can do about getting that video at Queen Wilhelmina done. I know next 2 days aren't looking good because of other stuff I have to do. That's why I was hoping I'd be able to make it today. But I'll see what I can get done with that and get that posted. And other than that, hello, Shawnee. Other than that, I got another live Sunday at 5:30. Okay, have a good night, everyone.